So, Brad, hello. What are you doing, Grandpa?
Max out the force feedback, excitement rising in your brain. Getting ready to put it on the edge, hoping you can hold your lane. As the field rounds the final turn and is headed for the start, you can feel the adrenaline revving up in your excited sim. Racing hard, hit the apex, keep it tight. Push the limit, chase the light. Wheel in hand, we fly tonight. Sim racing dreams in overdrive. Floor it down the straightaway. Hold the line and watch us play. Feel the rush, get in line. Sim racing dreams in overdrive. We're halfway there and it's time to pit. Got to get it down and keep it off the wall. Rolling the right lane as fast as they allow. Hard on the brakes, sliding to the stall. Got to get away without the tire spin. One bad stop could cost you the win. Time to turn it up, back on the pace. Nothing left to do but go win the race. Hit the apex, keep it tight. Push the limit, chase the light. Wheel in hand, we fly tonight. Sim racing dreams in overdrive. Floor it down the straightaway. Hold the line and watch us play. Feel the rush, get in line. Sim racing dreams in overdrive.
What's going on, race fans? Grandpa Thompson here at the TVR-Esports channel. We're at USA International Lakeland Speedway here. We're at the SOG Racing League. Stands for Slow Old Guys out here tonight. First time on the TVR-Esports channel. We are live out here with the Slow Old Guys at Langley Raceway, or USA Raceway. Let me turn my volume down just a little bit on my phone there. We're trying to keep an eye on the live chat, so we'll check that every once in a while, see how things are going. The guys are out there right now in qualifying, so the race will start here shortly. Hope you sat down and enjoy the show. If you're here for the live feed, be sure to hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed to the channel already, and leave a comment as we're here live racing with the SOG Racing League. These guys have been here a long time. iRacing has a way of keeping track of the leagues in their iRacing venue, and it's by a number that we all have. And SOG's number is a low one, so they have been around for a very long time. I will refrain from sharing the number in case they want to keep that a secret for now. But if they ever decide to share it with you folks out there in the iRacing world on the public venue, then I'll let you know. So right now they are out there in qualifying right now. We'll get your heads-up display going for you so you can see all the drivers out there as they put in their qualifying laps and get ready to go racing out here tonight at the raceway. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, it was a fairly long race. I want to say 70 laps or something, but we'll know here in a minute. It'll pop up on the heads-up display there how many laps they got to run here with the street stock. But this is a street stock series. I'm not sure what week they're in. If they're in a week for the season. I will find that out for you, as this is kind of the spur of the moment kind of live feed for us. I don't even know if the owner of the league knows that we're out here doing a live feed. So he will find out sooner or later. I do have the track mics turned off for him tonight, just in case. I don't know what's going to happen out there as far as track mics go. So we'll leave that off for him tonight, and we'll let them deal with that. We'll deal with that later. In case they want to have the track mics on for a live feed, they want to continue doing the races out here. Hey, join us on Monday nights. This is a Monday night league. They do this every Monday night. So we are here with them tonight in the TVR-Esports booth. We have parked the reporter van outside the track there. We've set up all the equipment. The lights are on. The cameras are going. The mics are at every corner. And yours truly, Grandpa Thompson, is up in the broadcast booth ready to call the shots as we go racing out here. Now, tonight, I don't know what kind of race control SOG has out there with their league. I know very little about the SOG, other than they've been around a long, long time. And they've got a good field out there tonight. Looks like about maybe 12 or 13 drivers maybe taking the field out there tonight. So we'll see how it goes. Looks like we get to watch Mike Heminger, the GOAT. You hear a lot about him on the TVR-Esports channel. Mike Heminger out there racing in the number 1 car, the GOAT. It's 01 out here in SOG. So keep an eye out for that driver. A lot of HHR drivers in this league. There's a pin driver right there, Steven Rex, out there in the number 70 car. So everybody's been out there doing their qualifying laps. Steven's still sitting in the pits. Not sure if he's going to get him a lap in or not. Has not taken off yet. But to those fans out there watching us tonight on the TVR-Esports channel, thank you so much. I say this every time we have a broadcast, and I will repeat it every time we have one. Without the drivers out there putting on a show, and without you fans coming to watch the show and staying for the finish line and hitting that thumbs up button, none of this would even be possible. So big shout out to all of you first and foremost before we give a shout out to anybody else. That being said, the TVR-Esports channel does have supporters. A lot of our drivers and the leagues that we put on out here do donations to the TVR-Esports channel right there at the Cash App logo down there on the bottom of your screen there. You can see it right there. $ TVR-Esports, all caps for TVR-E and sports at the Cash App app, and you can always buy the TVR-Esports guys a cup of coffee to keep everything going. But tonight we're at USA International Speedway with SOG. This one is on Grandpa tonight, as we have nothing under contract or anything. This is just for free. This is just for having fun, and hopefully we get a few subscriptions out there and get a few views. That's the most important thing. We want to get people watching the show and subscribing to the channel, and who knows, maybe someday down the road donations won't even be asked for, and we can get YouTube to kick in and drive everything for us. So here we go. We're about to get ready to get started here. Qualifying should be just about over there. The pace car is out on the track, and the cars will be lining up. And we will go through a real quick lineup here before we get started out here on the racetrack. I want to wish all of our drivers good luck tonight here as we get started. You can see them starting to appear on the track as we speak. Still waiting on a few drivers to show up. Rusty Greer in the 007 is going to start off in the pole. Right behind, next to him, the 717, Jonathan Bergeron. Michael Wedscheider, you notice his name. You recognize that name. That's an HHR driver out there. Number 59, number 56, Brad Edmel is out there. Number 15, Hunter Cox. Number 2, going to be Matt Wyrick Sr. Jason Miller is driving the number 187. Number 69, going to be driven by Rodney German. You've heard his name before on the TVR-Esports channel. James Thurman, he's a familiar TVR-Esports driver out there in the number 4. Number 42, going to be Jack Clement out there driving, and on the outside. In the 11th position on the inside, that familiar Chad Okie Budman driving that green car everybody recognizes. On his outside, Chase Rockford, TVR-Esports driver, driving for Thunder Valley Racing, and Motor Breath. Mike Heminger, the 01, is in the number 01 black car back there, the HHR driver, the GOAT. We all know the GOAT. He is the race control for the Thunder Valley Racing League, so familiar name out there, Mike Heminger, the GOAT. Jack McKee out there in the 921. He's familiar. You recognize his name from Thursday night's HHR races. Stephen Rex is out there, the number 70, and of course, me, yours truly, Brent Thompson, 045. I'll be up in the booth tonight. We're not racing tonight. And see Lawrence Smiley out there at 223 on the board. Michael White in the number 53, but do not see those cars out on the track. So they may not be making the start tonight. And there is your starting lineup for the TVR-Esports channel tonight on a Monday night with the SOG Racing League as we get ready to go racing out here in turn number 1. Pace car will come off in turn number 4. I believe they got maybe one more time by. Maybe not. They may be going racing this time by. Lights are off on the pace car. Green flag should start the race in the 007 of Rusty Greer on the inside. Will be on the gas pedal first on his outside. Number 717, Jonathan Bergeron. Second row being made up of the HHR driver, Michael Wedscheider, won in the O'Reilly Series on Friday night at Thunder Valley, out here in street stocks. And on his outside, Brad Ebel in the 56. Pace car will turn off in turn number 4 this time by. It's time to go racing. 84 laps to run out here in the street stock series with the SOG. Slow old guys. Let's see just how slow, how old these guys really are. Here we go down into turn number 1, side by side. Everybody seems to be working it out so far. No bumping, no pushing. Don't hear any cautions being yelled about. Everybody keeping it clean through turns 1 and 2 and down the backstretch into 3 and 4. Look at that shot there. What a shot. I heard somebody in the wall. Definitely got a car up in the wall. There we go right there, number 56. That is Brad Ebel. He is in the wall fairly hard. Not sure what happened there. We'll see it here right here. There's a view of it in he just got outside. Oh, yeah, big wiggle. Just got the front end going right on him there, and you just can't make a right turn in these stock cars. Got a meatball, so he did enough damage to really hurt that car. He's having trouble steering it. Here comes the pack as they come around the corner. Hopefully he can get it off the track. It may cause a yellow as they come around the turn here. Still green flag around 1 and 2 down the backstretch. There is the slow car down the bottom in 3 and 4. Rusty Greer around his outside as they come through. Everybody gets around clean and gets it down into pit row. He's got to get that car fixed. Didn't trigger caution. That's not the best luck for the car that had to get the pit, but for everybody else out there, they are still running, no other damage. So just a solo car just lost the grip in the back end and shot the front end up the hill and into the wall, and that wall will stop you on a dime every time. So a rough time there for that driver. We'll see if we can catch him again, and we know he's in the pits. Everybody going by. There he is. We see him down in the pits. One of the best drivers out there, I believe. Yeah, Brad Ebel, one of the top drivers. He had a good qualifying. So he's 2 laps down. He is coming out of the pits. Here comes your leader, Rusty Greer, around the turn here, turn 4, down across the start-finish line. Being chased by Jonathan Bergeron in the number 717. Michael Wedscheider, the number 59, HHR driver, in 3rd place right now, bottom of the podium, holding on to that position. Top 5 at the moment being rounded off by Rodney German, that familiar purple and black car down there on the inside behind the number 2, Matt Warwick Sr. Good driving out here at USA. Lakeland Speedway. Oh, just as the camera got to number 4 there, James Thurman, the back end, stepped out on him ever so gently. And around he goes and collects the number 70 as they go around. Stephen Rex was a part of that. You can see the pace car already coming out on the track. So we'll have a quick moment to look back at this little accident here. But yeah, it looked like James Thurman just let the back end step out just a little bit. We look at it right here in slow motion just for a second. And right here, May just got in the uneven surface down there, just drove it a little bit hard coming out of the corner. And around it goes, nowhere for the 70 to go. He was already sideways, and you can see the 70 was hard on the brakes there, and just nowhere for him to go. And around he goes, and going to cause a little caution right here at lap number, I believe it's lap number 9. We'll get right back with the racing action.
Well, you may have run out of racecraft. You may have made a mistake. That pedal on your far left side, most drivers call it the brake. Now I know you may be new to the craft and not so adept at turning left. So why go free wide into turn 1? Then run out of skill, now we're all done. Now the caution is out, and the yellow is flying. The leader is pissed, and the offender is lying. Here comes the ghost, with an end of line. The penalties are coming, there might be a fight. Race hard, race clean, use respect and be nice. I'll see you at the finish line, get a win in life.
James Thurman with a caution, lap number 9. We are at lap number 11. Coming up with Rusty Greer in the 007 out front. Same two, no, not the same two cars, is it? Oh yeah, same two cars. Rusty Greer and Jonathan Bergeron on the outside in the number 717. Row number 2 has shaken up just a little bit. We got the 59 Michael Wedscheider in his original position on the outside. Matt Werrick. We are away and racing into lap number 12. Away we go. Nose to tail goes most everybody. Got a couple back here side by side, managing to work it out okay. Down on the inside is the GOAT, Mike Heminger. On the outside of him, I believe that's Hunter Cox in the 15. Oh no, it wasn't Hunter Cox. It was Jason Miller is who that was in the number 187. Got caught on the outside by the 69. Got number 4 is really slowed down the bottom racetrack. Maybe having some issues with equipment, not real sure. James Thurman slow on the racetrack in the Hillbilly Speed Shop car, representing that SOG. Got SOG on the trunk out there. Turning left with the SOG. Slow, oh God. Oh, we got a problem. We've got a problem. Right there around they go. We're going to take another quick look at it in slow motion. It's involving the 15 and the 1, it looks like. Let's get a little better camera angle on that. Right there's a good camera angle right there. You're going in slow motion here, coming around the corner. He stayed off of him until right there. Oh, he just dove it below the white yellow line. He got really slowed up in the corner, and Mike Heminger got into the back of him. That is the 15 Hunter Cox. And the GOAT gets into the back of him there. Of course, you can see the end result of all that as they pile up into each other. Number 15 gets it low on the racetrack, and Mike Heminger gets into his back end. So not sure how race control will work that one out. We'll have to see here in just a few minutes. Let's get us back to our good camera. And we'll catch up with the field and enjoy the caution music.
What were you thinking? What and you dove into the corner much deeper than you can. Now the pace car is out, everybody is slowing, can't seem to finish a race, tempers are hot and showing. You know what you did was bad, it may have cost Grandpa the win. Now get in the pits to get it fixed and never let it happen again. Now the pace car is out, everybody is slowing, can't seem to finish a race, tempers are hot and showing.
All right. Lap number 17, 67 laps left to run here at USA International Speedway. We've had a few cars take advantage of pit stops at lap 14 and 15. A couple back at lap 8, but that was because of a crash. And, of course, this one was also a crash, but now if a little bit of fresh tire might actually make a difference here at USA International Speedway. Not real sure. So we'll see about those guys in the back, Rodney and Chad and Hunter and Jack Chase. Looks like Brad, a bunch of people all back at lap 15, 14 and 15. So we'll see if it makes a difference at all. Up front, 007, Rusty Greer. Familiar cars up front in the front row. Jonathan Bergeron on the outside, and then 717. 59, Michael Wedscheider and Matt Werrick still making up the second row as we get restarted here with the pace car coming off in turn number 4. Let's go racing with the SOG Racing League. On the gas pedal and away and racing into turn number 1. Got a good leap on the field down on the bottom row. Jonathan able to tuck it in behind him and keep it down on the bottom and keep third place out there. Michael Wedscheider was in a hurry, coming to take it if he could. Didn't quite get there in time. 9:21 down on the bottom, just under the 2's rear end as they go into the turn. Keeps it right above the yellow line. Makes a good pass down the inside. Really does get by the number 2 clean. Number 70 are going to try to get advantage of the 187 down there. 187 missing this front end. He's going to have some problems in the straightaway. That's definitely going to slow him down. That's like carrying a parachute on one of these stock cars out here at USA. These straightaways are long ones, and that is going to slow him down quite a bit. 69 now taking advantage of that front end damage as he darts toward the inside. Does he have it? Ooh, Rusty Greer hard on the brakes trying to avoid hitting the back end of the 187. 187 really defending the bottom of that racetrack hard. Rusty Greer, we're riding along with him right now, Rodney German, riding along with him right now trying to get underneath the 187. 187 trying to defend the bottom, but he is really slow down the straightaway. Rodney's catching him into the corner and actually outrun him through the middle, and he's really pinching down hard trying to hold the 69 out of there. This right here is probably the excitement going on for the race the next couple of laps. We'll try to keep an eye on it. Oh, he's under him. Rodney got his nose under him. 100%. He's at his door. Down the straightaway they go. I don't think he can keep him out of there at this point. Oh, he gets him. He outruns him down the straightaway. Beats Rodney to the corner. 187, Jason Miller doing everything he can to hold out the number 69 Fanatic driver, Rodney German. Number 2 now starting to get into the mix with him. Matt Werrick becoming a pit car. Here he comes down the inside. He finally gets the inside of 187 and gets by him. That front end damage has slowed that car down. He's going to have a hard time defending his position no matter who it is. 69 down on the inside of Matt Werrick. Side by side they go through the turn, trying to catch up with these front runners. They're beginning to pull away from this second group here. Rodney trying to get up in front of the second group and catch up with Michael Wedscheider as he is the tail driver in this fastest group up here in the front of the race. 59 laps left to run, 25 down. So we are about third of, oh my goodness, I saw a car really low. 187 was down below the yellow line in the loose rubber down there. And oh my goodness, I don't know how he caught that car coming back up on the racetrack. Nobody hit anybody. They managed to make it through clean. Tires are going to become a problem here for some of these drivers who have not stopped at all. You can see the drivers that stopped at lap number 8 beginning to push the front of the race here as their tires are just a little cleaner than the drivers that have not stopped. Rusty Greer doing a good job holding on to the lead position. But the battle is right here for 7th place. Rodney has managed to pull away now in 6th, so he has got a little bit of clean air to work with, trying to catch up with Michael Wedschreider. Michael Wedschreider trying to hold on to the back end of Jonathan Bergeron. Jonathan has lost a little bit of positioning on the cars in front of him, but trying to catch back up to the 921 of Jack McKee. Stephen Rex, Jack McKee trying to chase down Rusty Greer. Rusty Greer has checked out. 007 at the restart, got on the gas pedal, got about a car length when they took off to the start of the race, and then just checked out, started running away with it as he took off at lap number 11. So from 11 to 29, Mr. Rusty Greer has been taking everybody to school. We may have a caution on the racetrack. The cars are slowing. Oh, sure enough, right here. Let's back it up and see what happened right here. See if we can get to the correct bunch of cars. Oh, it's involving the 187. That car with all the damage. Looks like 123 was trying to get underneath him right there. 123 was a little loose going through the corner. Oh, Mike Heminger may have touched him a little bit, and he got into the back of 187. We'll back it up one more time and take another real quick look at it in slow motion here. Get a different camera angle. And go into slow motion right here. Mike saw the advantage right here and thought about sticking it underneath him, but didn't quite get there. Touched him right there. Don't know if it, I think the 223 was already kind of losing it. So Lawrence Smiley was already kind of getting sideways. I don't think he was going to be able to save it. Got into the 187 and of course involved a couple other cars back there. Oh my goodness, coming around the corner. Oh my goodness, that was Jack Clements. Came around the corner and just slammed into the cars that were parked there in that number 42. So that's another caution, lap number 29, lap number 31 actually, for this caution. And we'll get right back to the racing action in just a few more minutes here. Thanks for tuning in. Check the live chat here. Thanks for tuning in, live chat. Big old foam finger from the GOAT as always. Always depend on the GOAT. We do have a few people in there watching, so appreciate y'all watching. Hit that thumbs up button while you're there watching the caution laps, and we'll play some more music for you here. Hey, let's play some themes music. We got Okie Budman in here. Let's play some Okie Budman theme music.
Start. Name on the windshield, racing in the heart. Ready for the black top, raised on the run. Puff, puff, pass, here it comes. Hands on the wheel, hard in the fight. One green flag and it comes alive. Okay, but man. Ain't here to wait. Okay, but man, hear that roar. He came for the checker. He wants more.
Pace cars off. We're going racing. Lap number 33. Got 51 left to go. Ooh, already got a little bit of an issue up front. We got one down low on the racetrack. So they come around through turns 1 and 2. Rusty Greer out front. Being chased down by Stephen Rex in the 70. Rodney German has made his way up to the bottom of the podium now in that purple car. Number 69 Phonetic driver. Rodney Greer has made his way to 3rd. Always can count on Rodney for being up there in the top 5 somewhere. Michael Wedscheider, also a good driver out there, always plays his cards right, keeps his car clean most of the time. Matter of fact, I think Michael Wedscheider, yeah, he won the Clean Driver Award for the Thunder Valley Racing League this past week, as he went with 3 consecutive races, street stocks, trucks, and O'Reilly's, and came out with a 12X and a 0X win in O'Reilly's, which has actually got him the Clean Driver Award. So shout out to him. Couple drivers in the pits. 42 in the pits. Jack Clement with a lot of damage. 71 is down in the damage. Chase Rockford, a Motor Breath driver. Damaged race car down in the pits. Hunter Cox in the pits. Out front, Stephen Greer leads the race with the number 70 giving chase. Stephen Rex. Rusty Greer leads the way. 9:21. Jack McKee is now in the third place. Bottom of the podium as Rodney Greer falls back to third place or fifth place, and is now under a challenge by 7:17. Jonathan Bergeron gets underneath Rodney Greer, or Rodney German. I get those two messed up all the time. Rodney German, and he has to move back into sixth position as Jonathan takes over fifth in that number 717 truck. Michael Wedscheider, 59, trying to move up. He's in fourth place at the moment, doing a good job out there, still remaining up in the top 5 as you see him come down the backstretch here. Good shot of all the drivers. Down the front stretch they go. Taking lap number 40, 44 laps to go. So just over halfway left to go. 2 more laps will put us at the halfway point here at USA Lakeland. The Slow Old Guy Racing League, SOG is what they call them. Hopefully we'll be able to do some more races with the SOG League, and maybe you can get to know some of these drivers out here that you don't know on the TVR-Esports channel, like Jonathan Bergeron out there. Everybody's got it pretty well lined up now and racing nose to tail, looking for a little bit of tire wear speed. Mike Heminger, Jonathan Bergeron, and Rusty Greer, your leader. The 3 vehicles left out on the racetrack that have not changed tires yet. So they are going to shoot for the halfway mark before they get new rubber on that car. However, at this point now, depending on how long the caution runs, these guys are going to start having an advantage. Jack McKee, Michael Wedscheider, Matt Werrick, those guys are going to be really good on some newer tires. So it's going to start making a difference here real soon. We'll have to keep an eye on some of those drivers that have the newer tires out there. Right now, though, Rusty Greer is the guy. Everybody chasing Rusty. 2 cars behind him have a little bit newer tire. Rex has stopped the last 8, so probably not making much of a difference at this point. However, Jack McKee, back there in the 921, he stopped at lap number 30, so that man has some really nice rubber underneath that car and can bide his time and wait for an opportunity to take advantage of a mistake by one of these 2 drivers up here in the loose tires. They're going to have to pit at some point. I don't think they can go the full race on a single set of tires, but I guess it's possible. It's a long ways on one set of tires. It will affect their lap times over the course of the race. We are past the halfway point now and on the downhill side. So how much of an advantage does Jack and the 921 have in that car with the fresher tires on it? We're about to find out right now on the TVR-Esports channel. Thank you so much for watching out there if you're on the live chat. We do have everybody still watching, so that's really cool. Thanks, man. Appreciate that. Who is your favorite driver out there? Give a shout out to one of them numbers out there. Is it the GOAT? We finally get to see the GOAT out there on the racetrack, so he's going to be my favorite. Number 01, the GOAT, Mike Heminger. He's my favorite driver out there tonight. Driving that number 1, defending his position. Oh, my goodness. I'm going to give him the broadcaster's curse. As soon as I turned the camera on him, he started getting the back end loose. A lot of damage to the GOAT's car. Look at that, boy. Lots of scrapes and scratches. Front end looks like it's a little bit loose and wobbly there. Got a gap in the front end there, Mike. You might want to get a bra for that. Mike Heminger out there running the top 10 still. Still turning left. Has not put it in the pits yet. Do have a couple vehicles that have. Hunter Cox and Chase Rockford are out of the race. It looks like 32 and 12 laps down respectively. Just having issues out there and wrecked it early, and Had to park it for the trucks later when they come pick them up. Stephen Rex out front in the number 70. Jack McKee tried to chase him down. Fresher tires. Rusty has finally had to give up this lead. Those tires were just not going to hang on forever. And so if he is going to try to run to the end of this race, he is going to have to give up some lap times as Michael Wedscheider, who is also on fresher tires, begins to creep up on the back of him and chase this group down. Now it's Stephen Rex who is defending the fresher tires that are on the bottom of the 921. I believe that might say Guns N' Roses on Jack McKee's car. I can't really see his. I can't see his motif real well. We'll see if we can get a better look at it. Here he comes, chasing him down. Yeah, there's a better look at it right there. So he is right on the tail feathers of Stephen Rex. Could not get any closer. Looking on the outside, there's an interesting approach. Looking on the outside, maybe trying to get the pin driver to kind of glance to the outside, maybe float it, or drive him on the outside, make him pinch down hard. He may know he ain't got the tires to hold on to it for too long, as he drives him down at the bottom of the racetrack. Let's get back to our international camera up here. Down on the inside comes the 70. On the outside, the 921 has the fresher tires, Jack McKee. He definitely got the drive across the start-finish line. So Jack now leads. Lap number 53 is going to be counted for Jack. He will lead lap number 53 going across the start-finish line, carrying the speed around the outside on that fresh rubber. How long can Stephen Rex hold that inside on those old tires with only 8 laps? Lap 8 was when he pitted, so those tires are old. They are hot and they are sweaty, and they are not wanting to hold on to that track. Rusty Greer is right there. He has not given up the ghost. He's right on their tail. He has not given up much space. Driving them too wide side by side has given Rusty the chance to kind of catch up to this group. 921 is going to have to try to make his play soon. He's really trying to hang on to that outside. Oh, my goodness, that was close. Rusty Greer right on the tail end of the 921, got right up on his little tail light there, and managed to keep it down underneath him, not get into him as they came around the corner. But the 007 definitely on old tires. They fight for that first position. We'll take a quick look back through the field real quick just to kind of see where everybody's at. A little bit of battle going on right here between the number 2 of Matt Warwick, as he has got the 56 right on his heels, and the number 4 is right there with him. Mike Hemminger back there. Chad Okie Budman holding on to the top 10 position. Back up front with our leaders. Number 70 still has it, Rex. Stephen Rex out front in the pinned car. 921 has been trying to work his way around him now for several laps, maybe 10 laps, 8 laps now. He has been trying to find a way around that pinned car and has not quite gotten there. Got a shout out from Chase on the Chase Rockford got in the live chat. It says brutal. It was brutal so far. Yeah, it looked like it. That car looked like it had been brutalized. That is a good word for it, brutal. So this one has been brutal for a couple races. Hunter Cox, Jack Clement, Chase Rockford all in the pits, and have had to park it tonight with big old dents in the car. Top 3 drivers driving the wheels off of it. Michael Wedscheider back here now with 26 laps left to run. He's been back here just kind of running his clean line, running his clean air. That's one of them drivers you got to keep an eye on, Michael Wedscheider in the 59 HHR car. He may come from that position where he's at right there in 4th all the way to the front if they don't pay attention. Up there fighting so hard to wear the tires out of it. Here's the other car right here, Jonathan Bergeron. He's the other stock car that has not taken tires the entire race. 60 laps on a single set of tires. Now, it's not impossible. It's easy to do out here in street stock. You just keep it low, keep it slow, and you're good to go. However, it does affect your lap time, so they will be a little slower on the racetrack. My guess is that Jonathan's probably one of the faster drivers out there, but with them older tires, it's definitely slowed his lap time down. Rodney German, lap 15 is when he pitted, so his tires are not great, but not terrible. So he's looking to get him another 24 laps on those tires, I'm sure of it. Right behind him, though, Lawrence Smiley on fresh tires, pit lap number 30, looking for a way around Rodney. Now, Rodney's one of those drivers that's really good at defending his position. He's not going to make it easy on the 223. 223 is going to have to earn it. Right behind them, looks like there might be another battle going on there behind James Thurman as Brad Ebel tries to get by James Thurman, number 4. Hillbilly Speed Shop car. That is one of Grandpa's paints out there, Brent T. Paint on Trading Paints. So shout out to myself. Let's find our leaders out here on the racetrack real quick. Here they come. They are coming to the back end of Chad Okie Budman, who is still on the lead lap. But they are quickly approaching his rear end, and we're going to have to make a green flag pass on some lap cars if they keep up this pace, I believe, maybe. They may not catch him in 21 laps. We're going to have to find out. But Jack still has not found anything for Steven Rex yet. Steven Rex still hanging on that lead position. And Jack may have wore out the tires trying to get past him on the outside there. 007 is losing some distance there to the 59. Michael Wedscheider, that sneaky HHR driver. Here he comes. We're looking for a nickname for Michael Wedscheider. We're trying to write get him a theme song. We're going to do a theme song about 59, Michael Wedscheider, the HHR driver. We just got to get him a nickname. We ain't got a nickname for him yet. So come on, fans. Give us a nickname for Michael Wedscheider out there, the number 59. We need something live, Chad, or somebody in the recorded somewhere. Give us a nickname for that 59. Got several cars in the pits. Chad Thompson, the Okie Budman, down in there. Looks like, let's see, who else? I thought I saw James Thurman pulling out of the pits there. I did. James Thurman, yeah, he was just pulled out, so he was down in there. Fresh tires for Mr. Thurman. Here comes 69, right on James's heels. Chad Okie Budman getting him some tires out there. We'll try to jump back up here with our leader, Steven Rex, as he has pulled a half a second lead over the second place driver, Jack McKee, now with 18 laps left to run. So we're under 20. We are definitely winding this one down. We're coming to the end, live chat. Hopefully you guys have stayed with the end for us and have all hit that thumbs up button. Hey, there's a notification bell if you haven't noticed that yet. It's that little bell-shaped button down there. Yeah, click on that. It opens up that little box. Click the all on that little bell button. That's a notification. That way, every time we go live, you will know about it and you won't miss a single minute of the action. 007 started up front. Rusty Greer in the pole. He's now sitting at the bottom of the podium. He's only lost 2 positions tonight. Biggest mover of the race tonight is going to be Lawrence Smiley in the 223. Let's see if we can find Lawrence. There he is right there in that yellow and black car right there. 223 currently running behind the number 69. That gentleman right there has gained 10 positions during the course of this race. So a shout out there to Lawrence Smiley, the biggest mover of the race out here tonight at USA International Speedway with the SOG, Slow Old Guy Racing League. He's going to have a hard time passing that purple car, I guarantee you. Back up front with our leaders. Steven Rex now looking to get past number 2, trying to put Matt Weirick down a lap. That will put Matt Weirick, I believe, yes, into the lucky dog position, the only driver 1 lap down. Next driver would be Chad Okie Budman Thompson. He's 3 laps down, had to stop and get tires under green flag conditions, and that will put him back a little bit. May have scraped the wall. I'm not sure what happened to him. I'm presuming that it was tires. It may have been damage. But right now, Steven Rex has a 1.3 second lead over second place. Second place, Rusty McKee tries to figure out how he's going to get around the number 2. Matt Weirick Sr. going to take the middle lane, let him by on the inside. Nice, respectful way to drive there for the number 2. Let's the number 2 second place driver by. I'm sure he'll do the same thing for the 007 as Rusty Greer catches up to him. Up front, Steven Rex trying to work his way under the GOAT. GOAT has had his issues tonight. Mike Heminger is currently running 8th place. Just now, finally going 1 lap down. That puts Mike Heminger into the lucky dog position for the moment. If there was to be a caution, he would get that lap back and be back at the end of the longest line. Yeah, 29 laps down. So Hunter Cox is back out of the tracks. Hey, shout out for Hunter. Hey, 15. Shout out O'Reilly's driver. He got put in the pits. A lot of damage on that car. Waited for Bugs Bunny and Elmer Fudd to pound it back together, and Daffy Duck gave him the go-ahead, and out he came. He's back out on the track. So 29 laps down, Hunter Cox. He's going to try to secure 13th place out there in that number 15 car and grab every point he can out there is what he's doing. Steven Rex out front by 1.9 seconds, almost 2 seconds now, but nobody between him now as Jack McKee tries to close the gap. But he is running out of time. We got 9 laps left here to finish off the race here at USA International Speedway Lakeland with the slow old guys. SOG Racing League on iRacing's TVR-Esports channel here, brought to you by Grandpa Thompson and all of the drivers out here in the iRacing venue, especially those guys racing in the league, the SOG League. Shout out to Brookwood Homes. They are the sponsor for the TVR-Esports channel. Hey, at the end of the race, if you'd like to know a little bit about Brookwood Homes, just to hang out, we got a quick little commercial. We'll give you their phone number and tell you a little bit about what Brookwood Homes does to help support the iRacing League, and maybe you can go down there to if you're in the Louisiana area looking for a home. They're the perfect match for you. 7 laps left to run out here. Steven Rick still leads the way, has not passed 15 yet. So Mike Heminger, the GOAT, still remains on the wave around, and if they were to have an accident and he were not to be involved, a lot of damage to that poor number 1 car. It has looked better. That car has been shinier. Got a lot of scratches. Here comes his teammate right behind him, Mike Heminger. His car is looking a whole lot better there. A lot less scratches on that HHR racing car. Oh, we may have a caution. We've got a caution. Number 4. James Thurman is around and into the inside wall. You saw it right there in live action. Lap number 73, the caution is out. James Thurman brings the caution out with 5 laps left to go. Lap number 80 here at USA International Speedway. So, see, we're probably going to have a green-white checkered here at the end of this race. So, if you are in the live chat, and I'm looking right now, seeing the live chat. Oh, I wish my eyes were better. The slider, it says, the slider. Yep, that was a slider. James Thurman got a slider. Around he went. Slid all the way around to the wrong direction, pointing down into the inside wall. Front end took a lot of damage there. So we'll get him back out on the racetrack, though. We'll get raced again. Uh-oh, might have been an issue right there. Did you see that? Rusty Greer, I don't know what happened. He might have been trying to get into the pits. Yeah, sure enough, there it is, Rusty Greer. Right here. Little hot coming in the pit road. Oh, late. He just timed it late. Oh, no. Rusty Greer had to call a tow truck. That's going to really put Rusty down. He may have put it on the trailer right there, friends. Rusty Greer may have put it on the trailer, friends. We'll have to wait and see if he comes back out on the track. All right, let's get to our live. Make sure we're live. Got several cars pulling in. Pit row. Rusty German coming in. Going to grab some tires. USA International Speedway, everybody. It's been an exciting race out here tonight. Several cars going to grab tires. 71 looks like they've just about got that car fixed. It may be ready to go back out on the track. Chase Rockford, we may see him back out there before it's over. Several cars grabbing new rubber before we do this green-white checker tonight. Thanks for showing up and watching in the live chat, everybody. Hey, if you're somebody that showed up after the race and the race is already over and you're watching the recording, don't hesitate. Leave a comment. The Wedge-Shider slide. Oh, because the Wedge-Shider. Yeah, we're trying to find a name for Michael Wedge-Shider, number 59. Getting some people giving their suggestions in the live chat. Got a few in there. Hey, if you're watching later, give a suggestion in the comments. I'll go back and read them. Hopefully a couple of his teammates are in here from HHR. But I'm working on an entrance song for Mike Wedscheider after getting the Clean Driver Award last week in the O'Reilly Series. Zero X took home a win at a 100-mile race at Thunder Valley Racing. So a big shout out to Michael Wedscheider. Pace car is off turn number 4, green, white, checkered. Here we go. Down on the inside, Stephen Rex has had the lead this entire time. I'm sure he is not happy about having to give up that space to the 921. 921, Jack McKee out in the corner. Stephen Rex did not take tires, kept his position out front, so the tires may be an issue. Here they come. He got a really good jump on the field in that lap and down in turn 1 and 2. 3 and 4, around the corner they go. Big pushing going on in the back. Michael Wedscheider is around. Oh my gosh, 15 is around. Couple of cars around. We'll take a look at it. There's not going to be a caution. Final lap of the race. Here we go. Green flag around the corner. Here comes 70. Stephen Rex. We'll take a look at those accidents after the fact here. 921, Jack McKee going to take home second. If they maintain this position, here they come to the start-finish line. Final lap is over. Third place going to go to the 717, Jonathan Bergeron. Top 5 going to be Lawrence Smiley and Rodney German in the 69, wound out the top 5. Top 3, though, is going to go to Stephen Rex, Jack McKee, and Jonathan Bergeron. Stephen Rex in the number 70 car is the man of the hour. Takes home the win tonight out here at USA International Speedway, Lakeland, right here with your one and only Brent Grandpa Thompson, the announcer for the TVR-Esports channel. There he is right there, pinned. The pinned driver, Stephen Rex, goes home with the win. Congratulations out there, Stephen Rex. Hey, like I said, this was a special presentation out here for the SOG Racing League. I hope you enjoyed the show tonight. And, hey, give Stephen Rex a shout-out next time you see him out on the racetrack. And say, hey, go Rex, I'm your fan. Hey, I'm Grandpa Thompson. Thanks for watching in the live chat. Giving one more shout out to you guys in the live chat. Thanks for watching so much. You guys are great. Thanks for hitting that like button, hit that subscribe button, and we will see you tomorrow. Let's see, this is Monday. No races on Tuesday. We're taking the day off for tomorrow, so good luck to everybody tomorrow, taking your day off. And Wednesday, we're back with Street Stocks and the NASCAR trucks with the Thunder Valley Racing League live with those guys. So join us right here on TVR-Esports. I'm Grandpa Thompson. Get you a win in real life, and I will see you at the finish line.
Cheer for their favorite driver as they roar by. Adrenaline and excitement on an extreme high. Drivers and crews ready to race. Fans on edge who will set the pace. Fuel is on board and the tires tight. The drivers are strapped in and ready to fight. Planning and aggression, it's a thin line to walk, but that is what separates the racecraft from talk. Coming to the finish line, all bets are off. The win is on the line, and no quarter will be taken. It's time to make the pass. It's time for shake and bacon. It's time